This series was made possible due to the generosity of the War is Hell patrons on Patreon. Thanks for your support. The Taliban never seemed to surprise me. They were dumb enough to send an email stating their computer was compromised. Even by turning it on, they'd received emails that we can now read. One email was about a supply truck being dropped off on the outskirts of Kali Nui. There is a significant Taliban presence in the area, but the mission should be easy. Move in, destroy the truck, get out.
Hello Warfighters, War is Hell. Welcome to the next episode of Arma 3 Stories. Sergeant John Tipton, remember he got promoted in the previous episode, is leading his section on what I feel like is a pretty straightforward mission. Find this truck and destroy it. But even then, I feel like it's even simpler than that. I think it's just a straight destroy this truck because of the intelligence that we received. We know when and where it is supposed to be. We know it's, in that position right now. I'm going to land. I'm going to proceed pretty cautiously for a couple reasons. Number one, terrain doesn't really lend itself to masking my advance in any way. You can see it's pretty flat between our position and the objective. We've got 1.1 clicks to go, and yeah, there's going to be some cover. There's like a town, things like that. I do want to try and get in there as quickly as possible. I'm not sure, though, how many enemy forces are in the area, and just being out in a flat, open area does not lend itself to kind of approaching in a way that I won't be seen. The other thing, though, that I do have to be cautious about as well is that I am on the extreme northern part of the map. Our base is on the southern part. So if I have to get out of here in a hurry, it's going to take a long amount of time for that helicopter to end up coming back to our position. Also, if I have to call in any artillery to try and support us, it's going to take a long time for those rounds to fall, and the accuracy is going to be pretty minimal. So I'm basically on my own here on the ground. Again, another reason why I am going to be cautious. Going as a section as opposed to a team has had its pros and cons. One of the major pros is obviously we have a lot more firepower since we've got more weapons to bear on the enemy, but the biggest downside is I've got to take care of my guys a lot more. Somebody, I have a higher chance of somebody being wounded, and I'll have to go about treating them. So, again, stealthiness is going to be a little bit of a factor here. We've been able to get pretty far up, though. You can see we're 281 meters away. We're starting to spot some enemy right here on the top of this hill. Just getting out my binoculars. I genuinely don't see what's being spotted on the map. It looked like... Oh, actually, there we go. Got a static MG that's set up. Okay, nobody right down here in front of me, but that static MG is facing the other direction. I think we'll be able to move up. I've got everybody holding fire. Civvies in those buildings. Because I don't want us to open fire yet until we're kind of ready to go. Still have yet to be seen, just a little over 200 meters from that truck. Oh. Blackburn open up? Gosh, my guys open fire. Okay, well, thanks Blackburn for that one. Gonna move up to this tree. There you go, you can kind of see them off the distance. They are out in the open. Got a vehicle there too. Static MG hasn't turned around. Oh, maybe I dropped him? Okay, but anyway, gosh, stamina is an issue. I'm going to have to sit here and wait just a little bit, or just kind of suffer through the lack of accuracy. Okay, there's another one down. Trying to follow the tracers. It's either Rollins or Blackburn who's firing in that direction. You can barely see the head of the guy. Let's go ahead and try and see if we can do a grenade, but yeah, that tree, it's going to stop that from moving up. We'll have to stick back here to just firing my weapon. There we go. One shot anyway. Because these guys aren't really armored, they drop pretty quickly. Oh, they took down the mortar too? Perfect. Great, we're in an awesome position right here. Now, if there is anybody else that kind of comes out in the open, surely I or one of the other 8 guys will spot him pretty quickly. This seems like a good position right here for us to be able to hold. We can use some of these rocks for cover. So I might set my guys around here in case anybody comes in from the town. That is a concern of mine, that we're going to have enemy forces coming at us from that direction. So again, if I can get everybody set, we'll be good. You saw the truck, which is right up ahead of me. I'll start moving to that location. The buildings that it's near, though, could hold some enemy forces there. We taking fire from over here? I'm just going to drop down. I've got somebody way off to the right who I don't see. Oh, now he's starting to run around. Okay, one of the guys got him. Okay, that tells me that we do have guys inside of that compound. That one person just kind of running off from, or running out from the side. I feel like I need to clear it. All right, we're going to move everybody right here. I just know how AI does in a position like that compound where there's a lot of buildings. It's not going to bode well. So I might just try and move in there and clear it myself while everybody else takes care of those that are coming this direction. All right. I'll destroy that here in a bit. Okay, front looks clear. Left side. There's guys who like to hide out in these. Yeah, he hasn't spotted me yet. There's probably more in here. I just lob a grenade in it, but I don't know if there's civilians. There's 2. I thought I saw maybe one more. Yep. I can see his torso right there. Perfect, that's clear. I could have tossed a grenade in. Got some dogs. All right, let's keep going. This side looks clear. Make sure nobody's on the ground, but... Oh, called it. I figured somebody would probably be prone. Oh, there's 2 of them in there. Looks like no civvies. Let's just throw a frag in and move on. Try and get behind some cover. There we go. I'll just pop my head up in now. And we're good. Perfect. Okay, this area is clear. How far up do I want to go? Problem is, being all by myself doesn't make me want to kind of move up that far, but I got hit. Now it looks like we might be able to get some intelligence from this particular truck too. That might lend itself to let us know where its origin was. What's even more interesting, though, is inside of this vehicle, we saw a British ration pack. Now, for those of you who haven't been part of this series the entire time, there's 2 British soldiers that were captured. We were able to recover 1, but there is a second one that we have yet to find. Now, there's only one way that they could have gotten a hold of this ration pack, and that is if there was information, or if the people who were inside of this truck were at the location where the British soldier was. Now, we've got a bigger problem, though, right now. There's a mosque inside of the town, and this is where a lot of the enemy forces that have been coming from. Intelligence is reporting that there has been an increase of communications around this particular mosque, so we think that there is more enemy coming this way. This is valuable information that we have. We may have been able to get intel on where the other soldier is. So we're going to have to push these guys back and make sure that we can evac from here as quickly as possible. Now, we, of course, do know where this mosque is, and coming from the direction that the enemy was earlier, we can set up defensive positions and try to eliminate them. We should have a pretty distinct advantage here, but this guy who's just been absolutely annoying, got to go ahead and get him. Stamina again's an issue. Missed. There we go. There's that ragdoll. All right, let's run back to where everybody else is. They're kind of spread out on the ground. You can see they're prone. But I'm going to try and see if I could find where they're firing at. Oh, down this road. Okay, let's get behind this rock. We're going to start opening up on them. I'll probably take a lot of fire because I am the most forward individual. Drop 2. And it looks like a lot of my guys, especially Hallowell, taking out others that have been coming this way too. Okay, so while I'm focusing on these guys here on the left down on this road, it seems like everybody else is doing their job, and man, we have taken out a lot of them. Just in case, let me try, see if I can hit anybody here with my grenades. Yep, there's more coming down the road. Oh, that was probably too far. Let's try it again. How was that, though? That seemed like that landed on the road. Or at least just short of it. Yeah, it's tough to see how long that one was. Maybe quite a bit. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, we've got him as well. And I'm not seeing anybody else. Okay. Nothing. Alright, this area might be clear now. I might fall back. We've got the chopper back at base. So again, it's going to take a significant amount of time for it to get back to us. We've got to go ahead and secure a position that could be used as an LZ and try and hold it in case there's any more of them. I'm kind of torn as to whether or not there are going to be more forces coming at us. I'm obviously going to plan in the event that there are, but as quickly as we took them down, it may very well come off that we have a larger presence in the area than we really do. I don't want to be around here, though. See, here we go, calling in the chopper. But yeah, I don't want to assume that they're going to just kind of lay off of us here. I don't even think they know how much information we really have. I'm going to destroy this truck as soon as I get everybody set up in a perimeter. This open area, I think, is just perfect for us to call in a helo and turn this into an LZ. All right, perfect. Got everybody in a circle. Awesome. There's about 2 people looking in every direction. Sniper, though, right here off to my left. Burr is just going to go ahead and kind of observe what I do with this truck. So he'll kind of be my battle buddy right here. Man, we've got information. This is huge. Means we should be able to start moving, maybe even as soon as the next episode, to try and rescue the lost corporal. Okay, I'm trying to find somebody who's got an RPG, and I'm seeing only riflemen. Aha! This guy does. We'll pick it up. We're going to just take one shot at the truck, so I'm not going to have to pick up any more RPGs than this one. Because, yeah, one will definitely take out this truck. One of the reasons why I think it's important to take out this truck, too, with the addition of denying supplies to the enemy, is it'll make it clear that we were here to destroy it. I don't want them to know that we have this type of information, so we can destroy what we can. I mean, obviously I have the evidence here. Took everything out of the truck that I could find. All right, Burr should be far enough away. One shot. Boom. Now everything's quiet. I am a little worried that by destroying this, we now have a pillar of smoke that's just going to be a beacon to the enemy about where we are. But again, I feel like that they should already know that information considering the firefight that took place. One of the things I'm hoping for as well is with the air coming in as we sit here and wait, is that I will be in a position to also have a helicopter come in that'll provide some close air support. That might be a show of force and push back any forces of the enemy that might be thinking about trying to attack us now. It'll take a little bit of time, and we'll be hunkered down waiting either for the helicopters or for this attack that might come. Now, I feel like I'm starting to hear the helo. It's been quiet for the last little bit. See, the truck is still burning. So it's got to be pretty close. I'm watching in this direction to see if that helo comes in. I'm going to pop green smoke when it gets close to mark our position and let them know that we are friendly. Perfect, there it is. Awesome, we'll drop green smoke. There should be enough space right here for it to land. I'm not going to be quite content that we're getting out of here safely until the last person is on that helo, which should very well be me. Man, what a mission this turned out to be. Here I go thinking it was just a search and destroy mission for this truck. And while, yes, we did end up destroying it, the amount of information that we got and the importance of that information, man, that cannot underestimate the importance of what we have. But I'm going to go ahead and call it a mission right here. I really appreciate you guys watching. Remember, this whole episode and series is made possible because of everybody on Patreon. So if you are able to provide financial support to this channel and this community to help make content like this, it is greatly appreciated, and it goes an absolute long way. We've got some great plans in the future that I know your financial support can go help be a possibility. Some stuff you don't see on Arma anywhere else. So if you can donate, all that information is in the description below. If you want to be a part of our Arma 3 unit or join in on a number of conversations that we have on our Discord, the link is there too. But again, like the video if you enjoyed what you saw, subscribe for more of this content because there is more of this to come, and also hit that bell icon so that way you can be notified of everything that is going to be coming out. Well, wheels up, we're getting out of here. Again, a successful mission. I'm going to end it here with Sergeant John Tipton providing you just a little bit more information about what is to come in the next episode. Again, thanks for watching. War is hell. You don't have to worry because warfighters, I've got your six.
The chopper has arrived and we're heading to base. We're able to see where the truck had come from. The most interesting part of all this was that I found one of our ration packs in the truck. I think we may have found the other missing man. Corporal Wright is located. We are going to need some armored help though.